All right, Alico 3. Let's do some SGC cards that came back. So they're inside their little custom cardboard box. But I thought this order was pretty good. Nothing too crazy. I think there's 10 to 12. So we'll just start off with the Peterson. I like this card a lot. This is the Exquisite Collection. So this is the Exquisite Gold. So it's out of 25 right there. Nice patch on that pup. And it got an 8, which is right at what I was expecting. I was thinking anything 7.5 to 8, 8.5 maybe. I would be generous with some of the chipping, but very rare card, future Hall of Famer, of course. I think he's top 5 all time in rushing yards. Probably rushing touchdowns too, so exquisite. And then we got this Breeze. Bowman's Best, which got a 9.5. I thought this was graded a little generously, maybe. Yeah, I was thinking more like a 9, but I'm the only person that thinks my cards are overgraded sometimes. But so nice shine on that Best too. It's out of 14.99. And something else they do is they put the actual numbering on the slab, which I think is cool. This is really cool. This is a tough card. 1990 Leaf Preview, Griffey. This is a 9.5. Card number 4 in the set. This thing's centered pretty well. It's not 50-50 from right to left, but I looked this card over closely, and my guess on it was a 9.5. I thought it was really close to gem mint, but not quite there, but definitely mint. So mint plus, 9.5. Love that 9.5. I just think there's a lot of cards that are tweeners in between 9s and 10s, and it just gets rid of weak 10s, and it makes for strong 9s, if that makes sense. So I didn't have high expectations for some of these Breezes. They're not centered. There's little dimples on them, and there's probably some scratching on the surface. So here's the refractor from 2001 in an 8. Let's take a look at the back. There's a number on the back there. So out of 999. Nice shine on that one. There is also a second one here. So this one. This one's maybe slightly better centered, and there's no dimple. There might be a small one right there. But I mean, these weren't perfect. Definitely didn't expect 9.5s or 10s on these. So from what I've seen so far, the SGC grading seems pretty consistent. Of course, there's some cards here and there where I'm like, what? But I don't know. So I asked them going forward to not put the auto on the slab, and I don't like when PSA does it either. I just think it's too messy. So from here going forward, when I get my SGC cards back, it'll just have the grade. So PSA said this was the minimum size requirement. I sent it to SGC. I don't like when PSA does that with cards like this. It's not trimmed. Maybe it's a tad small from the pack, but just go ahead and grade the thing. So Suggs Gold Refractor Future Hall of Famer, and that one is a mint 9 with a 10 autograph. This is a little rough, but it had been sitting in my house for a while. See that corner right there? I mean, it's rough. So the expectation here was 7 to 8. 7.5 with a 10 auto. And that's the SPX Gold. It's cool how they put the actual gold on there. That's a lot going on with the description of the card, but a 7.5, which is, I think it's dead on condition-wise. This one got a good grade. Mahomes Green Scope. I picked this up, I think, last fall pretty early, so it was expensive, but I think it's jumped up more from what I picked it up at. It's actually in the store in auction. I'm just not going to hold on to this one. So 9.5 mint plus with the 10 auto, and that one is out of 99. A couple of these LeBrons. These are pretty sick. So this is the Upper Deck Star Rookie Gold. So I always rant and rave about Star Rookies, but this is the gold one that I've had for a while. And I can't remember what PSA did with these. I think I didn't agree with the grade on one, and one they said was too small or something. So this one got a mint 9, which is very respectable. These cards chip pretty easy on the bottom, and it's numbered right there at to 100. And his stuff's like doubled since the Kobe tragedy, which is odd. Here's an 8, same card. It's just got more chipping, more white going on with it, but not terrible. So an 8. And yeah, I think this number should be smaller. Maybe shrink it by 30% and then center this and make it a holographic. I say that in every video, but it's just an opinion. A lot of people are probably perfectly fine with this. I think with the older vintage, this label looks better, if that makes sense. And with the newer cards, not quite as good. Here's the Breeze. This is an impossible set. This is the Star Ruby to 125. So this is an 8. That's dead on what I thought. Anything 7.5 to 8.5 was the condition range on this one. It's actually centered really well, but love the Breeze out of 125 there. So that's the SGC order. I thought it was pretty good. A lot of these will just be PC cards, and a couple will go in the store in auction or fixed price. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll get this one posted.